perfect and it's good and bad. But if we could, get a positivity out of the drama, then okay, I guess I could tolerate it until the bottom line hits. But if all we gonna do is just keep on fussing and fighting, arguing and screaming, all blaming. Bottom line is, this is a patriarchal world. This is a man's world, according to the people who put it this way. So that means y'all started it. We just finishing it. Period. Point blank. Whether it's something good or bad. If y'all start something good, we just finishing it. If y'all start something bad, we just finishing it. Either way it go, we are following you guys. Even some of us are following you into the pits of hell. We are following you. Why y'all keep talking about we ain't following you? When women used to be barefoot, pregnant, in the house, silent and everything, not doing. So how's we possibly out here doing stuff? Yeah. It's a lot of us just as ignorant as y'all. Like, well, if I can't beat him, I'm going to join more. If he can do it, I can do it. And they doing just as much F shit. So that's why y'all using it against us. Y'all using it against us now. I think y'all wanted that like that, though. I think y'all wanted it like that. That's why y'all corrupting at a young age. Y'all corrupting at a young age because it's like, we just don't want to be the blame. We don't want to be the only blame. But we are. We following y'all right into the pits of hell, some of us. But some of us have caught ourselves like, you know what? I'd rather not have no more sex at all before I give it away to somebody that's, first of all, telling me that it ain't that important, but still begging for it and still trying to do any and everything, including violate me for it if I don't, if they get frustrated enough. And I'm like, you know what, girl, I'm just sick of this. Just give here. Sick of this pretending. Sick of trying to beg. Sick of trying to convince you. Sick of trying to lie to get my way. Sick of trying to convince you. Sick of trying to throw your behind crumbs. Get here. Take it. Y'all are the leaders. And actually, all of us are following y'all. We really are. We really are following y'all lead because I'm following you. I just told you earlier how I'm following you. I will no longer accept IOUs, maybe, possibly. Let's see where this is going. Or manipulating me into it, lying, all of that. Or trying to make me feel bad, like, oh girl, you been doing it. What you trying to hold on to it now for? Because I should have did it back then, but I didn't. So now I'm gonna correct myself, and now I'm gonna do. It don't matter if I had it before. It don't matter if I'm gonna miss it. The point is, no matter how unimportant you try to make it, I can't tell. Because that's all I keep hearing coming from you is my precious boom boom. That's all you talk about. We can't have no other conversation. We can't talk about politics. We can't talk about religion. We can't talk about the weather. We can't talk about kids. We can't talk about, unless the only way we can talk about kids is if you're petty and you'll love that. But I'm just saying we can't talk about nothing else. Women, how many women out here are witness? You be trying to strike up all kinds of interesting conversations with dudes. You can have just something fresh on your mind and you want to. He always bring it back around to what? Your unimportant love below. Your unimportant jack in the box. Because that's all they using you for. To get them off. And then when you be like, dang, is that all you want me for? Is that all conversation you got? Oh, girl, it ain't even that serious. It ain't even all that. It ain't even all that. But he still find a way to bring it back around to your good and plenty. Tell the truth. I don't even care if I made this video for me, and I don't even care if nobody liked, shared. I don't give a damn. It's out there. It's in the ether now. How I feel about this whole situation. And that's all that matters to me. I got it off my chest. I got tired of sitting around, people bumping into me, all this kind of stuff like that. You stepped on my toes. I said ouch one too many times. Or I kept it to myself one too many times, and now I'm gonna say it out loud. Ouch, motherfuckers. Y'all sitting up here worried about the wrong thing. We grown ass women out here. We should be able to take a couple of insults or two. Even some threats. We still alive, man. You know what I'm saying? I know some of us, and I'm not trying to because I'm not trying to, say it's not important. What I'm saying is, to me right now, the most unprotected of us all, the ones who need us to protect them. It's like we just showing up. Yeah, he mentioned the kids too, but back to us though. No, because it's up to us if we want to deal with it or not. We have to remove our children though. They a package deal with us. They come and go with us. You see what I'm saying? So no. We slide us to the side, and let's focus on these children. We ain't about to let them dog us out for both disrespecting and disregarding and mistreating us and our children, mainly our children, because they need both of us. They depending on us, and we just gonna be like, yeah, he mentioned kids too, but you know what I'm saying, back to us though. No. Yeah, he do be talking stuff about us, but back to them children though. That's what I'm on. Back to the least respected and protected ones out of us all, including women, is these children. 241 kids ain't even protecting them right. No, they're not. Y'all can't. They got 241 kids stuff. No, they don't. Not for real. Because all they doing is using that as a weapon now too. All they doing, they ain't even going to the houses where the children are being abused. Why? Because that's what they need, the children to be abused and messed up and mentally messed up in the head for that energy. So they ain't gonna remove necessarily a child from a home that is being abused. They're gonna remove the ones, or threaten the ones, or even check up on the ones that are just mainly a lot of their corporal punishment, because we ain't gonna really call it abuse necessarily. It's stemming from them just being brats and being hard-headed. But guess what? They got the world influencing them. See, this is another thing single mothers have to deal with. Not just the schools and stuff like that. Just the world in general going behind our backs or contradicting us right in our face. We can tell our children something, and then y'all will come right. Don't be saying that. Chastising us in front of our kids. Don't say that. Don't do that. Or you know what I'm saying? We tell them no, they can't have something. Then you behind our back here. Don't tell your mama though. That's grooming, man. But then when they out of control, we talking about, but we can't control. You got the parent, but I can't control. They won't listen to me. You know what I'm saying? Y'all talk about how weak-minded we are. No. The law, and everybody is telling us, don't discipline our children. Don't even get angry or mad at them or nothing like that. But y'all steadily, you know what I'm saying? We telling them one thing and y'all telling them another. You freaking victimizers. Y'all grooming our kids to listen to everybody but us. But then when we can't tell them nothing and we just throw our hands up, some of us just throw our hands up, or some of us, get forceful or whatever, and we still wrong. So we wrong regardless. We wrong if we trying to parent, and we wrong if we ain't trying to parent. You know what I'm saying? So we can't, we just ain't got no, say so in the matter. We just got, we just women that just got to listen. You know what I'm saying? So So today you tell us to discipline. Tell us not to tomorrow, don't. We get it. All right, just what y'all tell us to do, that's what we supposed to do, right? Not use our own minds. We only use our own minds when you tell us to. That's right. Okay. Ladies, and the rest of the gents that's out here really being gentlemen, you know what I'm saying? And y'all just so happen, I'm talking about the real ones, just so happen to be getting caught up in what y'all fellas is doing. Continue raising your children right. Continue, you know what I'm saying, protecting, providing, um, you don't see nothing wrong with showing your children, I'm gonna treat my woman good. I ain't no simp just because I want to treat my woman good and my children good. Continue to do that. You know, whether we see y'all or not, that don't mean that it's not appreciated. Okay. Whether we see you doing it or not, that's not the point. Because it's gonna catch up with us one way or the other. You see what I'm saying? Because it's gonna show in your children. It's gonna show in you. It's gonna show in your wife or your woman. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna show. You know, it's gonna resonate. Even if we don't see y'all energy, because we all energy, right? So y'all energy is gonna resonate into the ethers, right? And then it's gonna radiate to us regardless. That's where people's optimism come from. Knowing that even if they don't see it in their immediate environment right now, that don't mean that it does not exist. And all they got to do is continue being themselves, which is a good person, and they're going to eventually run into the good people. That's what optimism is all about. Knowing that what you're doing is not really in vain. Just because you cannot see it, that don't mean that it doesn't exist. Like that saying in the forest, just because you didn't hear the tree fall, does that mean it didn't fall? Just because you don't smell the smoke or you don't see the smoke yourself, does that necessarily mean that something's not on fire? I done been in situations where it was a whole big old fire going on, and I was out. I'm like, what is all these fire trucks? What is all these? Because it wasn't in my sight. But that don't mean that it wasn't no fire going on. That's what I'm saying. So us out there, whether people believe in us or not, they want to call us unicorns or whatever, I doubt it. Because me growing up, I seen a lot of good people before they got corrupted. That's the whole songs like Jay-Z. It's the once a good girl turn bad, she can come back if she so choose. You see what I'm saying? It's just that a lot don't want to come back because they don't see no reason for it. It's like, now that I'm here, I'm going to stay because I don't have a reason. And I guess that goes back to the whole thing on guys talking about some, a woman, the right woman. No. If he really wanted to change for himself, he would change. He don't need to change for nobody else. I'm not changing or working on myself on things because of nobody else but me first. Because it sets right with me and God. You know what I'm saying? It's good for me first. I don't get dressed, open and impress nobody but me first. I buy my outfits because I like them. On me. If I want to wear makeup, if I don't want to wear makeup, it's because and if I want to look good for somebody else because I want to or because they asked me to, is because I chose to. I don't wake up every day, to be honest with you, I'm not waking up every day trying to figure out nothing but how I can help make this world more. I always been like that though. Since birth. And how I know it because I already sensed it about myself. I already knew this about myself. But before my mama left this earth, she told me the same thing and confirmed it for me. So I don't need nobody else. I already knew it, who I was, and my mama confirmed it for me. That's all that mattered to me. She confirmed it word for word. Everything I was thinking in my head that I was, she said it. That means she was observing me. That means she was paying attention to her baby. So all she did was confirm to me what I already knew. So I'm going to continue being myself. Even if people tell me I'm going to get enough of being too kind, guess what? I'm going to just get enough of being too kind to your punk ass. But it's going to be people out here that's going to appreciate my kindness for what it really is. And that is in the palm of my hands. Look at that glow. I just noticed that. Look at that. Look at that radiation. It's healing in me. Why? See that? See that power? I don't know if y'all see it, but I see it. It's healing in the palm of these hands. That's why even if people don't appreciate me or like me, they still want what I got. So I can no longer cast my pearls to swine any longer, but I still will cast them pearls. It just be from now on for myself and those who appreciate me. And it is what it is. It just is what it is. I am not gonna stop being myself. I almost did. I almost started being treacherous. I even almost, decided I wanted to leave this world because I felt like it was no room in this world for somebody like me. Because people don't believe that people like me really, truly do exist. We were born this way. Y'all believe a mentally ill person that says I was born gay before y'all believe a person that would tell you I was born kind and loving everybody, even if everybody didn't love me. I was born this way. Y'all would say a person like me lying. But if somebody come and say that person that say that they was born gay was lying, y'all defend the crap out of them. You can't say that. You can't say that. No. Y'all will fight, kill for them. And they ain't even asked you to. But you will still step in anyway. I got this. I got this move. You can't say that. You can't say that. But a person that said I came here actually to correct all of this. And I don't even want to because of how y'all treat me though. Anybody else out here that can relate? You was born to correct all of this so we can get back to what's normal. What's normal is what everybody's hating on right now. What I just said. The perfect fit. The perfect puzzle pieces. Man and woman getting together and being fruitful and multiplying and making life. Instead, y'all want to sit up here and say, that's a lie. What you got to do is you got to surgically put a womb in him, and then you got to surgically remove her parts and then make it into a penis. And then, we got to somehow, put some science in it. So somehow we're going to get that baby though. Lazy on what's natural to do, but so complicated and willing to put in work on something that's not natural. Willing to take it to the lab if you got to. Willing to take it to the lab if you got to prove that this is natural. This is birth. Maybe for them demons that's encroaching y'all. Maybe for them it's natural. Maybe for them it was from birth. But that's not what you was made for. That's not what I was made for. That's not what you was made for. What's natural, we hating on it. Trying to say, oh, no, get rid of that. Get rid of them type people. But what's unnatural, everybody celebrating, parading, force feeding it to people and everything. Babies can't have babies until babies get a certain age. But that's because they're going into adulthood. But that still don't mean, you know what teenage years is for? Teenage years is not for fucking. I'm just put it out there. Even though we was teenagers and we was fucking, and it's still teenagers to this day, that's fucking. It's not meant for that. It's getting prepared for adulthood. So when you're responsible enough to start doing that, you will be ready. Because now it's time to learn without physical instruction. Some of you nasty motherfuckers, I'm going to teach my child about sex by showing them, by doing it to them, looking mugs. No, it was just strictly conversations and lessons. Verbal. Get some picture books. If you can't use your words wisely. If you don't know how to use your words, get some help. Get a professional that's not gonna sit up here and try to teach your children all of this craziness. They just strictly sticking to the rules, the birds and the bees, male and female, and how babies are made naturally, without a lab, without an injection, except for from the only needle you need, the peen. That's the only needle and injection you need. That's the only thing you need to be penetrating you. Baby's already there. Some of them you don't really even need no abortion because we naturally abort every month. Babies we're not using. I feel like any baby that was born was meant to be born. Unless it's a demon. Now people be making babies just to sacrifice with, demon like that, like an antichrist type of thing. But God naturally take that baby anyway. I think I'm done. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready so I can go tend to these babies that's gonna be swarming me for some treats. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm only gonna teach mine because I tells mine the truth. I done got chastised for some stuff. Other parents come because my kids done ran back and told their kids. I didn't tell their kids. My children told their children. That's why I said children are going to naturally be spokespersons for anything, good or bad. But that don't make them wrong for it. And I taught my children there's no such thing as Santa Claus. I got chastised from other parents for that. I even shocked some parents. You good and grown and you don't know there's no such thing as Santa Claus? I just done traumatized you. You good. See, that's why we should not teach our children lies. I done grewed it up as an adult thinking I was doing something and traumatized some adults that didn't even know that there wasn't no such a thing as a Santa Claus or Easter Bunny and stuff like that. I traumatized them. They were sitting up there crying. I had to comfort them and everything. I was like, what? I mean, I could understand that from a child. But your grown behind didn't know it was no such a thing. Oh my God, parents, we gotta do a better job now. We gotta do a better job. We backwards in our teaching. We focus on the wrong stuff. We drill stuff in our kids that really don't need to be drilled in them, though. But the important stuff, we leave that right on out, don't we? Cut it out. All right, I love those who love me. You people that don't love me, take it up with God. Bet not tell nobody but God. And babies, if y'all parents got y'all watching, it's some of us adults out here. Don't believe the hype on everybody is against everybody. It's some of us actually out here. We're dying trying to protect people that don't believe in us or don't care, or you know what I'm saying. We're like we're I'm sorry, unalived, like from the stress, or you know what I'm saying, being taken out by people that don't want us to get this good truth out. But I pray for our protection and their rejection. You know what I'm saying? Because um, we care. You don't have to have been born from us for us to love you still, like you are our own. We look out for you when we looking out for our babies. We out here looking out for y'all too. Even though y'all got a whole another different mom and dad from us, we still looking out for y'all, regardless of what other people out here saying. And some of us, we wanted to give up, but we like, forget that. We ain't giving up because it's still people praying for people like us. So if it's still people praying for people like us, what I need to go and be somebody that people praying that they don't want, and when I'm the person that people praying for. Even if you get mistreated, never forget who you are and what you was born to do, what you came to do. Because we all here on a mission. I guess some people here on a mission to terrorize. Some people were corrupted into terrorizing. You know, but either way it go, little babies out here, we love y'all. Even if we chastising you, we still we chastising you out of love. And